So it is Tuesday night and I am wiped out. I'm super tired. I don't know. It's like I said last week, everything just feels kind of like the Twilight Zone where you're just on loop. And even the days that don't seem to have a lot just seem to just pull everything out of you, especially if you spend any time online. Spending any time online is difficult. But I'm about to cook dinner, and it's just going to be a super simple dinner because we still need to go to the grocery store, and you know how difficult that is these days. So we're just kind of finishing up what we have. I'm going to be making cream of chicken soup. It was one of my favorites when I was little. And grilled cheese sandwiches. So super kid friendly and delicious. I'm excited. I'm starving. You know what they say about Campbell's? It's good for the soul. And my soul needs some loving. This was my favorite when I was little, cream of chicken. I like to put a little bit of curry in mine and kind of make it kind of a little bit spicier, have a little bit more flavor. But I know my kids probably aren't gonna like that. But this is about me. So there you have it, guys. Cream and chicken soup with extra cheese because I'm a cheesy gal. Grilled cheese sandwich. Delicious. Sometimes easy is just better. I'm so hungry. I'm excited. Happy Tuesday. Oh, you look so good, girl. Look at you. Looking like quarantine is what fucking with you and shit. It's another day of the week. Yes. Let's get eyebrows on today. Ooh. What's up, doll fam? I hope your week is going amazing as you are, because you're fantastic. I'd like to take a moment and just document the fact that I look like I have my shit together today. But disclaimer, that's just an illusion. That's just an illusion. Much that many of us are living as a reality every single day. So today, I wanted to jump on here and talk about something that's been bothering me this week. It's not, I mean, something that I guess everybody will agree with, but I don't really care. So this is just my opinion. This is just how I feel about it. So there's a little warning for you. Feel free to disagree, because I don't care. I want to talk about something that I feel passionate about. So I'm a very, I stay out of politics. I stay out of a lot of, current events and things that pull a strong, passionate response from people, because I just don't want to deal with attitudes and drama and, the type of behavior that seems to be very prominent on the interwebs right now. I've been talking about the coronavirus on here for, the whole time I make mention, because it's a real thing and it's what we're all going through. No matter what your opinion is, no matter what your idea on the actual situation is, people have different ideas and opinions on the matter. And I can support that and respect that. And, I think that it's affecting people in a lot of really different ways. And some people aren't affected really at all, and all they care about is what they want and what benefits their life. We live in a very dominated society in those types of actions and emotions, and it can be really frustrating to deal with. But something that I'm noticing a lot on my feed is that the amount of my friends that are all small business owners, because one of the things that I'm really passionate about and always have been with my brand is that I promote and I mainly work with and for small businesses, stay-at-home moms and dads, self-made, very passionate small business owners that just work out of their houses, that are doing everything they can to take care of their families and have their businesses grow and take care of their customers, and just really good people. Designers and jewelry makers and swimsuit designers, dress designers, just any and all, handbags. There's just so many people in my newsfeed who are small businesses in the style and scene that I love. And one of them that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is somebody who I'm super, super passionate about, and I love her. I adore her so much. One of the first people that I ever collaborated with that was like a designer and was into the same pinup vintage stuff that I was. So I was super excited, I was super honored, and I'm actually wearing the first piece that she ever sent to me. So this is, let me pan down a little. This is a crop top that was made for me from Vintage Inspired by Jackie. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. So when she contacted me and was like, I make, you know, designs and dresses and things like that, I'd like to send you a piece, and I was so stoked. And she made me this classic top that clearly is just such a staple piece for the style. But she is amazing. She is so talented, so creative. And she's pretty iconic. She's pretty iconic. She is probably one of the most sought after vintage replicas of a retro Playboy bunny suit. She hand makes them and they are gorgeous. And usually when I see somebody in one of those in a photograph, no matter where it is, if I look at where the credit is, it says it was made by her. And she just blew up because her talent and her just love for creating things that make women feel beautiful, that have this great style. And I mean, I have so much respect for her. But she also is very, very well known for making Disney pieces. So she has, I don't know if you guys saw on my Instagram and on my channel, I have a Harry Potter Hufflepuff cardigan that has my name on it. It's personalized, and that came from her shop. But she makes beautiful Disney pieces. A lot of women are just love her Dapper Day pieces. They all wear them to Dapper Day. They're absolutely stunning. She models them after different characters. They all have different cuts and lines and embellishments. Like, she does not skimp on detail. They're beautiful. They're beautiful artistic pieces, and the memories and the photography that I see capture them. It just goes to show how much happiness that she brings into people's lives, whether it's, you know, helping them live their best life at Dapper Day at Disney, or it's creating, you know, memorable photography, or just anything. She's somebody that you definitely want to check out and support. But she is one of the small businesses that is in the fallout of everything that's going on, and I love her with all my heart, and I feel so honored that I've gotten to be a part of her brand and support and represent her dream and what she's passionate about. And when I see these people work so hard, and I see them put everything they have and everything they are into their business and into making sure that the people who are supporting their business, their clients, they get the best of the best from them. And when you go through something like everybody's going through right now, it takes away not just the financial side of a business and a small business, but it affects every aspect of the business, and it hurts the brand and all of that in the long run, even after the financial crisis is over. So to see how horrible, like, real small businesses are being treated by the supposed help that's been put out there for them, it's heartbreaking, and I feel so disgusted for them. You're seeing all of the loans and the grants put back into hands that didn't need it to begin with, while the real small businesses are having to close their doors forever. They can't feed their families. They are losing years of their lives, their heart, their soul, and I really feel horrible for the families and the human beings behind those brands. You know, you look in comment feeds and people are ripping brands apart. Why haven't I got my this? Or why haven't you done that? And it's like, can you imagine? Like, they're trying so hard to keep the business aspect going and take care of all their customers, but they're also dealing with the same type of emotional stuff that we are. Pain, fear, families, trying to balance new lifestyles. Like, I really, really feel for my small business friends out there. So I think it's something that I posted on my Facebook page. So if you missed it, if you're a small brand, a company, an artist, a designer, whatever, if you want to reach out to Monday Coffee with the Doll and receive some doll fam support, you can send anything that represents you and what your company is, what your business is, to the doll fam mailbox, and I will make sure to not only take a photo and post it with your links on my Facebook page, but I will be sure to shout you out in the newest episode of Monday Coffee with the Doll whenever your item shows up. So I just want to put that out there. Also, an amazing brand I saw after I posted that, they're posting that if you have a business card of a small, like for your small business, or brochure or some type of little mailer, that they can include with their purchases going out to their customers to kind of introduce your brand to their own customers. If you check out their Facebook page, they have a post on the email that you can contact, and they are doing that for small businesses too. So I have a few pieces from Vintage Inspired by Jackie that are I feel so lucky to own, and I'm going to introduce you guys because I shared with you my first piece. I'm going to show you a piece that she sent me the end of last year that's going to be used in something epic, and also something new that she just sent me. So I thought it was only fair to show you guys the level of epicness. So I thought it was only fair to show you guys the epicness of this woman and her talent, because I have some pieces that I can show you. So this was, like I said, the first piece that she made and sent me. I'm going to include the photo at the end of this part of the video so you guys can see it. But the second thing that she sent me, I'm super excited to shoot because I know it's going to be one of those things that just goes beyond, and the photos are going to come out amazing. But she sent me this beautiful white, yes, white satin bodice with spider web stitching. Isn't that beautiful? And this is, it has little crystals on it. Absolutely, look how amazing the stitching is though. These are not cheap pieces. This woman creates absolute treasure and art to put into your wardrobe. But it has the lacing detail, and this is a full bodice. This is a full bodice with a very secure zip. So these things are great for photo shoots. They're great for burlesque costumes, and it adds to that. I mean, these are just stunning, and this is kind of like almost a little different of a cut from her Playboy bunny recreations, I believe. I could be off, but they're beautiful body suits like this. Like, they're just stunning. They're absolutely stunning. But this one is going to be shot in an epic location, and I had just had Lucy when she sent this to be shot, so I'm really excited to get to the point where I can go and do that. Now, the most recent piece that she just sent me, I'm really excited about because I feel really connected to this movie. And I'm going to show you an epic Disney piece and talk about why I love this character. So I'm a big fan of the Toy Story movies. I love the story. I feel like it was me as a child to just love my toys and my stuffed animals and my things, and I thought that I was connected to them, and I always just wanted them to be alive so bad. I remember very like specific points in my childhood where I had some type of toy doll stuff, usually a doll or stuffed animal, and I wanted so badly for them to talk to me, and I would be like, just talk to me, you can trust me, I'll be fine. I was totally that weird kid. But Toy Story really, I remember when it came out, the first one came out, and I was in love with the entire thing because it was like, oh my god, this is what I've been saying. Like, if this was just real, like, I would take care of them. Why don't my toys talk to me? Oh. But Toy Story has always been a big one for me. I love it. I love the detail. It was such a new type of animation when it came out. It was the birth of this beautiful thing that Pixar has become, and the stories that they put out that touch all of us emotionally, no matter what age you are. But Toy Story was huge for me. It was a big one for me. I absolutely love it. And Jessie, when that character was introduced, I fell in love with her because I felt very much like that personality. But I was never brave enough to be that personality, but I felt like it inside. Like, I felt like this yeehaw, kind of fun, loving and sassy, outgoing individual, and I eventually have grown into that, and I feel really relatable to her. And so this piece that she just sent me is going to show you how amazing her Disney dresses and pieces are. So get ready, because it's epic. Alright, I'm just pulling this out of the bag for the first time, so it's going to be a little wrinkly, but I wanted to do it with you guys instead of not with you guys. But check this out. Are you guys ready? How rootin' tootin'est fun is this? It's amazing! Isn't it beautiful? And you know what's even better? It has freaking pockets, you guys. It has pockets. She knows what's up. How beautiful is this? The fringe is gorgeous. The bodice has the piping in it, the reinforcements, the little, it's not wire or steel, it's like a plastic. So it gives you like super clean lines, but it's really comfortable to wear all day long. She's got an amazing reinforced zipper. And check this out. Double strappage. So she has the one that's adjustable underneath, the small one, and then she has one that fits the costume piece that goes over it. But look how cute with the cow detail. Oh, it's super, super amazing. I absolutely adore this dress. And I feel really lucky to finally have something that not only represents me, but is such a treasure created by such a beautiful person. So I wanted to share that with you guys. So you guys definitely need to check out Vintage Inspired by Jackie, because she is such an amazing individual, and we need to be supporting our small business friends right now. So if you have a piece that you're looking to have made, especially anything Disney related, she has and can create such amazing things for you. Highly recommend checking her out. And you know, I want you guys to know that the Doll Fam is somebody who has always supported small businesses and people who deserve recognition for what they create and what they represent. And I want to use my platforms to lift those people up. So please do not hesitate to reach out to me or send anything to the Doll Fam mailbox, because you will definitely be shouted out. And I will give you all the love and support that I need. But that's it for today. I wanted to share that. I had it on my heart. So I hope you guys are having a great week. I need more coffee. So awkward. Why? So, what's in the news? What's in the news today? And by news, I mean, what's flooding my timeline? Well, let me tell you. So, my timeline right now is flooded with a lot of bickering about politics. Big change. But also something that's flooding my news feed is apparently Inked magazine has picked its official Inked cover girl model contest winner. Yeah, that always brings up some salty seas, if you know what I mean. I remember participating in like contests to try and get on the cover of magazines when I first started doing pinup, and then I quickly realized that it was a waste of my time, that I was basically providing a ton of free publicity and free marketing for these magazines to ultimately pick whoever they wanted anyways. Now, before somebody starts screaming at me, Emily, that's not true. I know lots of them that are legit and real. Okay, that's awesome. That's great. But there's a lot of them that I think are just bogus. And this is just my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me on this. But, you know, I've noticed that there's a lot of mixed opinions on the winner of the inked cover model contest. And my opinion has nothing to do with the girl that won, because I don't know anything about her. I don't know who she is. There's mixed opinions. There's a lot of people that are upset because they think that she doesn't have enough tattoos. Then there's people who think that she didn't deserve it because, I don't know, she paid or did this, that, or the other. I don't know. I really could care less. My opinion on the whole thing is that I think that if you're a model and you're putting in that much work, the amount of effort that it takes to like share and stay on top of one of those like contests to try to win a cover spot, it's so much stress and it's so much work. You have to consistently every day hound your following to vote for you, just to get from one round to another round to another round to another round. And it really weighs on you, but it also, you know, it just turns your page into this. It's annoying. I mean, honestly, it's annoying. And that's one of the reasons I stopped doing it, was because I started feeling bad. And I think that models need to look a little bit deeper at the fact that these magazines, you know, they are getting all of these girls to share and spread awareness on their magazines for free. They are getting so much free publicity and marketing from these girls who have to share every single day to try and stay in a contest that in the end, usually it's not who has the most likes, it's just whoever the magazine picked, or it's rigged, or it's, you know, all kinds of other possible shady outcomes. But really, you need to be asking yourselves, if you were putting that much time into branding yourself as a model and networking yourself and all this other stuff, like, how much more would your brand have benefited? Like, I really, every single time I've been involved in these contests, some other thing has come to the surface where I'm like, oh, so this whole thing was just a waste of my time, realistically, right? I tried to do some magazine called Jet Set Magazine kept contacting me over and over and over again, and they were like, we really want you to be a part of our Miss Jet Set, please, you know, can you please sign up, and finally I was like, all right, I'll do it. And it was a like to share, like you had to get so many votes to get to the next round, yada yada yada, and they had all these rules, and I was following the rules, and then it was pretty obvious that there were girls not following the rules, and they were offering things like nudes in return of, because you can always buy votes, like people can donate cash to buy you more votes for these things. So not only are these brands and magazines getting free advertisement from you, but they're making money off of your fans. Like, that's crazy to me. And I'm not saying like it shouldn't be allowed. I just think that if you're gonna do it, it should be fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the playing field even. Either you're going to allow all the girls to sell nudes to get votes, or that's going to be against the rules. Don't put shit in your rules if not everybody's going to be held to it. You know what I mean? But I really think that I don't have any knowledge on the girl that won, and I don't have any emotional like interest or investment in this contest, but I'm seeing a lot of girls really upset over who won, and they're voicing their emotions on where they feel the brand and magazine let them down as models that were also involved, and how they feel like they were really cheated. And I really think that these magazines have figured out how to get girls to market for them for free. And in the end, it doesn't really matter what you do or what you were going to do. The winner was probably already picked. I could be wrong. I can 100% be wrong. But I really think that the whole idea behind these like cover model contest search things, I really think that the bigger picture is for these magazines to get free marketing, because these girls have to post daily to stay on top and to stay, you know, in the next round. And really, I think if anything, like, it's tarnishing brands and reputations. I can't tell you how many times even my own followers would tell me, we love you, but you have to stop asking us to vote. We can't, like, this used to be about your content, or you used to post this, that, or the other, and now it's just vote for me, vote for me, vote for me. And it can really take, models can really take hits to their pages, because people get fed up and people get annoyed, and they'll support you for a little bit, but then after, you know, a while they get done hearing about it, and they don't want to be bothered anymore. So it can really hurt modeling pages too, and these magazines, I feel like, don't even take that into consideration, because ultimately they're benefiting from these girls' hard work. These girls want to work hard to earn this spot, you know, and a lot of them feel like they get used and it's all a setup. And that's really unfortunate, and it sucks really bad. And I know I've been a part of them before. Even Maxim Magazine is starting to do it. You know, it's a good marketing tool when Maxim Magazine is doing like to win a cover. But I think a lot of that is just, it's bogus. I think it's a waste of time. I think it's a lot of stress on models. I think it's a lot of a stress on your pages and on your fans when you're constantly begging for votes and trying to get people to vote for you, or you know, spend money to get you to the next round. There's a lot of people who don't care and will just, you know, stand behind you all the way. But I've seen a lot of negative feedback in situations like these, and it sucks, because these girls just, they want the opportunity, and they want to succeed in what they're doing and move forward in their passions, and a lot of them really end up just being kicked to the gutter and taken advantage of. And I'm not saying by any means do I think Ink Magazine is doing that. I have no idea. I'm just speaking off of my own emotions around these like to win the cover of a magazine contest. I think that they're bogus. I think that they are solely for marketing purposes, and realistically they're not as positive and helpful to the models as they are to just getting free advertising from the models and off their pages and off all their fans. So that's what I think personally, and it sucks, because I hate the fact that there's girls out there feeling like, well, maybe if I would have cheated I would have got there. But that's not the case. You know, I almost won the cover of a magazine, and it was down to between me and one girl, and I was told by one of the judges, you know, hey, we wanted you on this and you had this, but unfortunately the guy wanted to sleep with the other girl more than you. That was a mix of emotions for sure. You know, you're like, well, so on one hand I had a really, you know, my hard work really paid off and it was positive, and you know, I almost had it, and I would have had it if it wasn't for one person's unfair personal choice. You know what I mean? And it was just a lot of stress. It was a lot of stress, and I decided that ultimately that's not really benefiting my brand or my modeling or anything like that. So I decided not to do them anymore. And I don't think all of them are like that. I think that there's a lot of them that are run by people who are honest, and it's legit the whole way. But I definitely think that when it comes to these bigger magazines, when there's like money involved and you can pay to get girls to the next round and things like that, I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. And I personally think that realistically the magazines need to be looked at. I think that it's more of a marketing thing for them than really to benefit the models at all. So, but I mean, with that being said, again, that's just my personal opinion on the matter. That's just a little bit of sloppy tea for you. And I'm sure, you know, the girl who won, congratulations. I don't know anything about you or what you put in or the hard work you did. And to the girls who feel like they were cheated, if they feel like they deserved something that they didn't get, you know, just keep trying. Start focusing more on what you can do for your brand, and what your own personal hard work can do for your brand, and stop relying on magazines and things like that to get you places, because it really is all about what you can do for yourself. Nobody knows how to take care of you like mommy, huh? How dare I leave you with somebody else for a minute to record a thought? How dare me? Yeah. Mommy's constantly trying to give her advice to people because I think I'm helping people, but who knows if that's the case, you know? Who knows? You'll probably think someday that I'm just a pain in the butt too. Yeah. But that's my thoughts on the matter. I wish the ink cover model congratulations, because I'm sure that's a really exciting thing, and I don't know her, and I don't know what she put in, what she didn't put in. But I think that it's just a hard situation to be in, whether you're the model that won or the models that lose, because if you're the model that won, there's always going to be somebody who says that you don't deserve it and that you stole it from them, or, you know, you're fake, or you're not this, or you're not that. And then there's going to be the models who unfortunately lose out to girls who don't work for things, or get an easy in because of who they know, that, and they didn't have to work for something. So like, there's a mix of all that stuff all the time, and there's a lot of those possibilities all the time, and sometimes they're true, sometimes they're not true, sometimes it's all true, sometimes it's all not true. Like, you really have to look at the situation as best as you can, and I know it can be frustrating and heartbreaking, and everybody has their own story and their own emotions towards it, but I think that what's most important is just remember that, you know, if you didn't win, it wasn't a part of your story, it wasn't a part of your journey, and you keep working and you keep finding ways to learn more about your craft and what you're doing and how to succeed and how to move forward, and that's all you can do. Just focus on continuing. Don't get wrapped up too much in the loss of one thing, because there's always more possibilities for you down the road. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. Now it's time for second coffee of the day. Let's go get coffee, Nana. What's up, everybody? I am going to show you how to make yourself a mask out of a bandana and 2 hair ties. So a lot of us don't have masks, a lot of us don't have money to even buy the cheapest masks that are being sold online right now, and the best thing we can do is improvise with what we have. So when I go to the post office, where a lot of elderly people hang out, I always want to make sure that I have something on if I ever have a germ, to keep it to myself. I love our old people, they're rad, we don't want to leave them before their time. So what I do is I make a mask out of a bandana and 2 hair ties before I go in. It's super simple. You just take a bandana and you start folding it down in quarters, or however big you want to do it, depending on your face, and you fold it all the way up like that until it is a long strip. Okay, super simple, not too difficult. Just like this, you keep it long, right? And then what you're going to do is you are going to take the ends and you are going to tuck them in to themselves. So what we do is, once we have a strip, we're going to put our hair ties, okay, halfway down each side. So you have them kind of like a little candy, like this. All right, just like that. Then you're going to fold these in like this. Okay, so we have our strip. See, it's folded like this, like a little burrito-y whatnot. We have our hair ties. Then I fold one side in, I fold the other side in, and I'm going to tuck this side in. That way it stays together. You see that? Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on our face, just like this. 1 and 2. Boom. Da, 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 da. And it's pretty sealed for the most part. Like that. See that? Da, 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 da. I call it a shredder mask because it kind of looks like Shredder's mask. But it's super easy, super quick. If you're a rockabilly, you already have like a bazillion bandanas. But there you have it. Just like that. A makeshift mask to protect those who are mostly at risk right now. Now, like I said, it's super simple. I'm going to show you one more time. Let's stand up. So you have a full bandana, and you are just going to start folding it down like so, just like that, okay? And then you are going to put your hair ties down each side like so. All right, then you're going to fold one side in and tuck it in to the other side, and that's the side that's going to go up towards your face, but just like that, okay? Just like that. And then you put it on. Dink. Da 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 da. Ta-da! There we have it. Now, of course, it's not fancy, it's not hospital grade, it's not, you know, whatever, but it's a good makeshift if you don't have anything. And I mean, if you don't go out that often, kind of like me, it's a great alternative. So there you have it. There's Masks by the Doll. Stay safe out there. Remember, wash your damn hands. Oh, hello. Hello. It's time for Monday Coffee with the Doll. Sit down, final thought. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. I'm exhausted. I feel so tired. I feel like this is one of those weeks that it doesn't matter how much sleep I get. I'm so tired. I'm gonna yawn right now. I'm so tired. Yeah. But hey, we made it. Yeah. Hey, we made it. We made it through another week. Yeah. I feel like every time I make it through a week, you know, I'm proud of myself, because at this point, that's like the one thing you can be proud of yourself for, is making it through another week. So, yeah, but there we go. It's late and I'm tired, and I've just kind of been reflecting on this week while I was putting Lucy to bed, and I feel like everybody has, I'm sorry, I feel like everybody has the same emotions kind of at this point. I feel like we're all on the same crazy roller coaster, and everybody is going through like the same emotional like triggers and everything. I posted on my personal page, so y'all wouldn't have seen it unless you're friends with me on Facebook, but I posted that at this point, like looking at comment feeds and being on the internet at all, or even when I go pick up groceries and I'm just in the parking lot long enough to pick up my groceries, like dealing with people at all, or like talking with people at all, or watching people's interactions at all at this point, I feel like even when social distancing is over, I'm gonna continue social distancing, because like I'm so over the grossness of human beings and the grossness of people. I don't know, there's a lot of beauty and there's a lot of goodness, but man, the ugliness is so overwhelming. It really is. And it's shocking. I really struggle with watching the way people interact and like the arguments that people will have and the arguments people will make. I don't understand so much of anymore. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me to watch people be so blatantly like hypocritical and aggressive. Like as soon as you don't agree with their stance on something, the aggression and the name calling and how they just will throw the biggest temper tantrums. It's mind-boggling to me how people function. But that's why I was social distancing before it was cool. So it's reinforcing that I made a good choice in my life early on. Social anxiety helps me social distance way before the government said we had to. I don't really have that much to say for my final thought, other than I know that everybody's going through it right now, and I hope that everybody who follows me knows that you're not alone in your emotions and your feelings right now. That if it's one thing we can all connect on and agree with for the most part, unless you're just one of those assholes that just wants to argue, then you'll disagree for the sake of disagreeing. I think it's something that we can all relate to right now, is that we're all having a hard time. No matter what the like reason or like thing we're going through, like there's a lot of people who have to work right now and that are essential workers, and they're going through a lot of things, and then there's people who don't have any work right now and they're out of a job, and that's scary. So like even though those people are going through different situations in this situation, one thing that we can all, relate to is that we're all just having a hard time and we're all feeling really unbalanced right now. And I think, and I hope that the people who follow me are spreading, the message that is what the doll fam is. And I hope everybody's, doing what we can, being more patient and trying to be selfless and walking in love and supporting people. I accidentally text a wrong number. I had like one digit off on my friend's phone number, and I text the wrong number, and they were like, I don't know who this is, but you got the wrong number. And I was like, oh, my bad. I apologize, and I hope that you're doing well in the chaos that is this world and that you are happy and healthy. I will delete your number. I apologize. And they said, what, thank you so much for saying that. And I don't know who this person was. It was just a text message, but I just feel like if we go out of our way to just put a little bit of love, it's crazy how people are just so quick to be hateful and so quick to just be negative and attack other people because you don't share the exact same mindset as them, or the exact same opinions, or the exact same thoughts, or you don't, like, people don't even seem to take into account that other people's brains process things differently. Like, we're human beings and we're not going to always be on the exact same wavelength or think the same way as other people. And the fact that people just cannot seem to grasp that it's okay if we don't 100% see things entirely the same way. I can't grasp getting so violently aggressive and talk such like horrible shit to people. I don't know. It really blows my mind. It blows my mind. There's been several things that I've seen on the internet that I wanted, like I had an opinion on, and I was gonna comment, and then immediately I stopped and deleted my comment and didn't post it because it was like in a more public group that has like, it's not just my friends list that I'd be dealing with, it's just random people on the internet. And I'm like, what, I don't even want to open that door because I know somebody's gonna talk shit to me. Somebody is gonna get an attitude and have to teach me a lesson online because I said something that didn't completely follow the way they see things. And it's making me like sit back more and more and more and kind of push out human interaction more and more and more, unless it's like my own small circle. And that sucks because the internet is this vast place where we can all like mingle, and especially now more than ever while we're all social distancing, like people are using it always as just this tool to spread hate and aggression and hypocrisy and violence, and you can't even have a real conversation, like a genuine, honest conversation with people, because I feel like everybody's just always on the defense, and like no matter what you say, they immediately take it like they're being attacked, so they have to attack back and get that one up, and it ruins any and every interaction, you know, with when that kind of energy is put into it. So I stay away from that type of stuff. I don't even want to deal with the negativity, you know what I mean? And I've had a few interactions with people who like try to goat me into having that like aggressive debate online, and I'm just not interested in it because there really is no solution. It's just they want that emotional argument, and I'm sorry, but that's just not where my life is anymore. You know, I've gone through a lot of really crazy things over the past couple of years, and it's all been so emotionally charged, but negatively, to where, like I say all the time to you guys, where they want you to react. It's all reaction, it's all emotional reaction, and there is no response. And when I removed that emotional reaction out of my life, it's done me so much good. Like, so much good. I've had people like try to cancel me online and bully me and paint me as things that I know I'm not. And if I would have got into my emotions and reacted emotionally, or reacted at all and didn't respond, like it would have made the situation way worse, like way worse. So I don't know. It's really hard to interact with people right now, and I know people are like, everybody's under so much stress and they're all have so many worries and this, that, and the other, but man, some people are just so quick to just be selfish and hateful, and I have a hard time with it. I really, really do have a hard time with it. It grosses me out, but I hope that you guys are finding your sources of joy, and that's where you're putting your focus right now, because that's really, really where we need to be focusing. Because especially if you deal with anything, depression, anxiety, bipolar, like any type of mental illness that affects your emotions, just remove that. Just get rid of it. Just take a break, because it's not what we need right now. We need to choose joy, and we need to choose things that bring us joy right now, no matter what it is. And so that's my final thought. Before I leave, I just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsors who support Monday Coffee with the Doll and support spreading the Doll Fam movement. Be sure that you guys check them out, because they're all small businesses, and they're all businesses that need your love and support right now more than ever. So be sure to check out the links below for all my sponsors. You have Forever Above Me, who's an amazing company that's been kin to the Doll Fam since day one. You can get some OG Monday Coffee with the Doll merch. You can get the original coffee mugs. You can get some shirts. So check them out. Make sure you check out Fizzy Treats for all of your all-natural CBD fueled goodness for relaxing right now. It's a great way to relax. Take a hot bath in some CBD fizzies. And also check out her Connecting Head Shop, Herbal Equipment and Distributions. If you have any smoke shop needs or herbal needs or natural needs, that's definitely a place you can trust. And they are shipping out all of their product. All their inventory is online, so you can peruse safely and securely from your home, and then have it all shipped to your door. So I know that they would appreciate your business right now. Be sure to hit up the Pinned Up doll if you are looking for anything fun and pinup related, rockabilly related. She has some really cool things for guys now. She's got some t-shirts. I know that my guys love them. But you can get some really fun goodies there. She's making some new hair flowers. I'm really excited to see what she makes out of those. And also you guys can still get a hold of her spring pinup surprise boxes. She has a brand new website. She has subscriptions going out. She's doing great things, so be sure to check them out. And also our newest sponsor is iconic, and I'm so happy to have them as part of the doll fam. But you guys can check out new from Murpho's Publishing, the original and even better Old School Rodz and Car Culture Deluxe magazine. Make sure you guys get a subscription so you can get all of the amazing hot rod coverage and beautiful pinups all sent right to your door. They would definitely appreciate some doll fam subscribers hitting them up and getting those amazing magazines sent right to your mailbox. So be sure to check them out. Give them some doll fam love, and don't forget to stop by Vintage Inspired by Jackie and see all of her amazing things. If you are going to be making purchases, try to think about small businesses right now. Try to think about the families that you're helping and show them good doll fam lovin's. If you have a small business, or you have you know, if you're a designer, if you are a small business, if you, whatever it is you do, be sure to hit me up. You guys can send me an email below, become a sponsor, or if you just need some love and a shout out on the show, hit up my P.O. box and whatever you want from your business, and I will be sure to post you up so you guys can get some support right now for your business. But I am wore out. I am super tired. I think I'm gonna go take a bubble bath myself and just kind of chillax. So this is why I don't wear my glasses. But I absolutely love your guys' faces. Thank you for supporting Monday Coffee with the Doll. If you want, please give it a share. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Find me on other social feeds. Reach out, email, snail mail, whatever. I love your faces. And please remember that these are the days that fill your week. Make sure you make them as amazing as you are. I will see you next time. Bye.